Struggled in the Sprint Cup, but she has not let that affect her off of the track.
We're here at the Salvation Army Boys and Girls Club of Greater Charlotte. I've seen you hanging out with the kids. What is it about this organization and others that make you want to support them?
GoDaddy does such a good job of giving back. They really do. It's something that I came to know pretty quickly about GoDaddy. We gave away some $10,000 checks to 3 organizations that they are supporting, the Boys and Girls Club, Donors Choose, and SCORE. So it was my honor to stand there with those checks. I wish I could take more credit for that than just standing there, but that's really all I do. I'm fortunate that I'm with a company that loves to give back like that.
I can tell you she's going somewhere. She's running some fast laps right now.
Seems like a lot of people feel like that this could be a defining year for you in your NASCAR career. How do you respond to that, and do you feel like that's a fair assessment that you need to make gains this year or prove yourself this year?
I would say that the only people that matter are the ones that I drive for and the ones that help pay the bills. And if they're all happy and pleased, then that's all that matters. And whether or not they think that I'm progressing the way I should is all I'm worried about. You're never going to win everybody over. You're never going to make everyone like you. So you just have to take everything else with a grain of salt, the good and the bad. Because at the end of the day, if you believe all the good, then you kind of got to believe all the bad. So I just focus on the people closest to me and the ones that matter the most, and make sure that everybody else that supports me are happy.
You're in such a unique situation dating Ricky Stenhouse Jr. What is it like to be battling head-to-head on track with your significant other?
You know, I thought it wouldn't be a big deal at all, but it's always a little bit awkward when you come next, because you just don't want to have a problem, and we've always been very understanding when things have happened, and just hope that it never happens. You know, you just don't ever want to bump each other, but it's always funny when I do.
Let's see, did Danica turn him? Wow.
He'd said something like, "Oh yeah, you hit my bumper," and I just felt really bad. I'm like, "I'm so sorry. It checked up on the start," and blah. Yeah.
Stenhouse Jr. drove into the side of her.
Got hit by my boyfriend. What a bummer, right? But his hood was up and he couldn't see anything.
Didn't you feel like you owed him one after he completely T-boned you?
Well, you know, Charlotte happened first, and then there was Loudon, and you know, so we get over it pretty quick.
You know, it's nice to see her and GoDaddy embrace the philanthropic spirit of NASCAR and its fans, but it's also nice to see her just embrace herself and say, I'm comfortable with who I am. Detractors, the people that pull for me, it doesn't make any difference, and I'm good with my relationship with Ricky, and it's okay.
Yeah, I imagine she needs that confidence, because whether she's performing or not performing, the spotlight is always on her. All right, coming